Welcome back to another episode of Miss Marissa Moments. Today, we're going to be talking about presidents on our money for President's Day.
Hey you, that's right, I'm talking to you. It's time to watch our favorite girl and teach us something new. We're making crafts, we're playing games, we're going for a ride. You can find us having fun on every Sunday night. It's time for Miss Marissa Moments. It's time for Miss Marissa Moments. It's time for Miss Marissa Moments. It's time for Miss Marissa Moments.
And now, we're going to have my Aunt Tracy help me with this segment today.
So, do you know when President's Day is?
Yes, it is.
When?
On February 20th.
And what's special about February 20th?
It's my birthday.
Wow! So President's Day this year is on your birthday.
Yeah.
How nice. Okay, so we have some money here, and I'm going to help her because I'm going to read some things off the computer. And we first have a $1 bill. Do you know who that president is on there?
Oh.
Okay, let's look at him real good here. And what does that name say right there? Can you read it? Kind of tiny.
Washington.
Washington. So do you know his first name?
George Washington.
There it is, George Washington. He was our very first president, right?
Yep.
And he was first put on the dollar bill in 1869, 7 years after they actually started printing it. And do you know how long a dollar bill can rotate and get used over and over before it gets so torn up that they have to take it out of circulation?
No.
Take a guess. How many years?
25?
25 years? Well, the site that I'm using right now, it says 18 years, but I've read that it can be as little as 7 years. So, we use our $1 bills quite a bit. Okay, now I do not have a $2 bill, but Thomas Jefferson is on a $2 bill. And so, Marissa, you can see him right here on our picture.
Yep.
And Thomas Jefferson was one of the presidents who worked on the Declaration of Independence. He was actually an author of the Declaration of Independence. We don't really see a lot of $2 bills, but they are out there. Have you ever seen a $2 bill?
Kinda.
You might have seen a $2 bill?
I think.
Yeah. I've had a few, but I didn't have one for today. Okay, let's find the $5 bill. Who's on the $5 bill?
Mr. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. And he is our 16th U.S. president. And he was credited with ending slavery and saving the Union. He got on this bill in 1914. And in 1964, the phrase, "In God We Trust," was added to this bill. Have you ever been over to Springfield, Illinois to see Abraham Lincoln?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
It was interesting.
It was interesting, right.
And kind of sad.
Kind of sad?
Yeah.
What?
Because they showed a video about him.
Getting assassinated?
Yeah.
Getting shot?
Did not enjoy that one.
Alright, let's find the $10 bill.
Okay.
The $10 bill is Alexander Hamilton, and he was the first U.S. Secretary of the Treasury. He is one of just 2 non-presidents on currently circulating U.S. bills. The first $10 bill was in 1861, but it featured a portrait of Lincoln, so they did change that up. So, Alexander Hamilton. Alright, let's find our 20.
Okay.
Alright, 20. What does that name say? Right there.
Jackson.
Jackson. Andrew Jackson is his name. He's the 7th U.S. president. He replaced Cleveland's face on this bill in 1928. Okay, so Andrew Jackson. Alright, let's find the 50. Okay, what's his name?
Grant.
Grant. Ulysses S. Grant. He was our 18th president, and he was a famous Civil War general. Okay?
Interesting.
Yeah, and he first appeared on the bill in 1913. And in 2005 and 2010, they wanted to put Ronald Reagan's face on this bill instead, but it never got passed. It never got voted on. So we still have Grant. Okay?
Okay.
How about the $100 bill? Who is that?
This one. Ooh, know him.
Who is it?
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin, yeah. Now his appeared on this bill in 1914, and he is thought to be on the bill as the only president of the United States who was never a president of the United States. So some people think he was a president, but he wasn't, okay? Do you ever have a $100 bill?
Sometimes.
Yeah, makes you feel fancy, doesn't it?
Yeah. And Benjamin Franklin did bifocals.
Did bifocals. There's a fact for you. Very good. Okay, now on our screen, I don't have these bills. I don't know if I've ever seen these bills. But look here. There's a $500 bill, and that's President McKinley, who was the 25th president. And he was assassinated while serving in his presidency. Then there's a $1,000 bill. Yeah.
Oh, well, did not know that.
And this one featured Cleveland as the 24th president. Then there's a $10,000 bill, there's a $5,000 bill, and there's a $100,000 bill.
Okay, these I have no idea about, okay?
The $5,000 bill has James Madison, and he's known as the father of the U.S. Constitution. They did discontinue this one. But as far as we know, there's only like 342 of these bills still around, but they don't make them anymore. Okay. The $10,000 bill, it featured Chase, Lincoln's Treasury Secretary, and as we know, there's only like 336 bills circulating, so not too many of those.
Gotcha.
Okay. And 100,000. This is the biggest that they've ever made. 100,000.
Wow.
That is Woodrow Wilson, and he was our 28th president. Really, they didn't circulate that one too much, and it was only used by the feds to transfer money during the Great Depression. So people never really got that. But there's lots of information you could look at, presidents on your money and why they're there, and just trivia about presidents. What do you think?
I think it's wonderful. See you next time on Marissa.